Get out of here, Stalker.
Hi guys, welcome to another Stalker Anomaly video in our beginner's guide / playthrough series. In this video, we won't really be progressing through the story yet. The reason being is because in this video we are going to be covering a topic that some of you have been asking about in the comments. Yes, we're finally going to be covering the repair system. That is correct, the repair system. A lot of you have been asking me, hey, how do you repair stuff in Anomaly? You know, the repair system looks complex, you know, how do we do this, blah, blah, blah. Others asking me, hey, is it really worth it? Because, you know, the technician is freaking expensive, blah, blah, blah. So, the quick answer is yes, repair is worth it, okay? Now, before we even get started in this video, which is gonna it's gonna contain various explanations because the repair system you have to do things in a certain order, but don't worry, once you get it, once you understand it, once you get used to it, it's very, very, very handy. Like I mentioned in previous videos, repairing is essential in hardcore and Iron Man runs because it saves you a shit ton of money. But before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for all the support you've shown me, all the awesome feedback, all the great comments saying, you know, how much my videos are helping you, that you're new to the game, and that you were completely lost until you found my videos. You guys have no idea how good that makes us feel. It's really great. It's really great, and even the constructive criticism as well. Some of you have been posting stuff like, you know, there's better ways of doing things. There's more effective ways of doing things in the game, and yes, that is true, and I acknowledge that, and I thank you for that because maybe, you know, people want to try things a different way. So, but that's the beauty of this game. The beauty of this game is that you can play it however you want. You can make it as hard as you want or as easy as you want. It's very customizable, and there are many ways of achieving your goals in this game. So, thank you for the constructive criticism. Thank you guys for the feedback. I'm playing this game, or I'm showing how to play it as I think a beginner should learn how to play it, right? So, you know, this is kind of the way I do it, but there are many ways to play this game. So, and there's no wrong way to play it. That's my opinion. So, but thank you again, everybody, for all the support that you're showing. And hopefully we can continue with this series and do some more Stalker Anomaly stuff, like, you know, different challenges and different goals, and play as different factions. I got quite a few things prepared, so. But anyway, we'll discuss that more down the road. Back to the video on how to repair in Stalker Anomaly. Alright, so first things first, let's open up our inventory. We have a couple of things that we want to repair today. We have this awesome AK that we found in the last episode, and we have our awesome armor, or let's just say Stalker suit, that we bought in the last episode. And yeah, thanks to that frickin' military fight, we lost 25% of the condition. Brand new spanking armor, and we lost 25%. Oh, that sucks. Anyway. So, as you can see, the inventory looks kind of different. The reason why is because I spent a couple of days grinding in the zone. Trying to find, you know, essential repair tools, because buying some repair tools can be expensive. So it's a lot cheaper if you find them. You could find a lot of stuff like, you know, glue, duct tape, or in this case, armor repair set, and there's some duct tape around here. I think I have some duct tape. Yep, here we go. Duct tape. And all this good stuff. And also, we've killed a few bandits around the zone. As you can see, our bandit faction patch number has gone up, which means that we can now turn in the bandit patch quest to Sidorovich, but we'll do that in a later episode. And we have spent the Type 63, which is what I use to kill most of the bandits that I found, along with the shotgun and the Fort 17 pistol. Now, first things first, you need to buy a multi-tool, okay? You need to buy a multi-tool. The reason being is because you need to disassemble weapons. So the key thing to repair a weapon is that you need to find parts to repair it. Don't worry, I will go into it, but the first thing that you need to do is find yourself a multi-tool. With this tool, you can disassemble weapons, and I'm going to show you how. This weapon here is all but spent. Alright, so we're not going to use it anymore. I don't care about it. It was expendable. Fine, whatever. How do you disassemble a weapon? Let's say, imagine this is an AK, and we want, you know, parts for the AK. We already have them, because I already disassembled a few shitty AKs that I found, like, you know, 10-15% AKs. We did find this pretty good part, though, off of a dead body, so that's good. But, so, what you have to do to disassemble a weapon is right-click on it, go down to disassemble, press the Alt key. That's like kind of like the safe, that's like the safe key in order to avoid unwanted disassembling of a weapon. So you hold down the Alt key and you click on disassemble. And you get parts. Now, this part was a piece of shit. I mean, this weapon was a piece of shit. It was at 0%, so you only got one part. But the better condition the weapon, the more parts you get, and the better condition they are in. So, we're gonna cover the essentials needed for repairing a weapon. First of all, you need a basic toolkit. Why do you need a basic toolkit? Because in order to use the vise, you need to have a basic toolkit, at least. There are 3 different types of toolkits, and we will cover that in a second. There's basic toolkits, advanced toolkits, and expert toolkits. I'll explain the difference in a second, so we're gonna grab that. This is 100% needed to use the vise. Aside from paying the technician or killing him. But we're not going to kill the technician because we want to be in good relationship with the loners. So, second thing you need, if you want to repair a weapon, you need a weapon repair kit. And the repair kit has to be of that weapon. So if you want to repair shotguns, you need a shotgun repair kit. If you want to repair, you know, an AK, you need this weapon repair kit. Small bore rifle repair kit. It's compatible with 5.4.5 and 5.5.6 calibers. This one has 3 uses. This one we found in earlier episodes, so we're going to take advantage of it and use it. I need to note that these toolkits, basic tools, advanced tools, and expert tools, and please correct me if I'm wrong if I'm saying this wrong, but these are found pretty much only in stashes throughout the zone. So finding these is pretty much RNG dependent. So we found this hidden in a stash in the garbage. So we got pretty lucky. Yeah. So, you know, you might need a little bit of luck finding these. They do exist, okay, but that's, again, this is part of the grind. So this, as far as I know, you can only get them in stashes, unless you have like the Trader Overhaul mod or something like that that might have traders sell these. I don't know. I don't play with that mod. So as far as I know, these can only be found in stashes. Moving on. Next things that are essentials. The ramrod and the file. Why do we need a ramrod and a file? Well, these things repair the parts. So, as you can see, yes, we have parts for the AK. So if you right-click on the AK, go down to the details, you scroll down, and you go down to replacement parts. That's how you know which parts you need to repair the AK. You have a 5.4.5 barrel, you have a locking head, you have a bolt carrier, you have a gas tube, and you have the trigger mechanism. Okay, these are the parts that make up the AK. Obviously, you know, they didn't add a stock or, you know, whatever, grip or whatever. I mean, it's Stalker. I wish it was Tarkov, but it's not. Tarkov level of weapon modding. But this is pretty cool. Anyway, these are the parts that you need to repair this weapon. You can repair each part at a time. You don't have to repair everything at once. If you just want to replace one part, you can. Like if I just wanted to replace the barrel, I could replace the barrel. That's perfectly fine. So, anyway, these are the parts. Under the parts are compatible repair kits. Now, these are what you can use to repair. a lot of these you can use on the field. However, each of these have a threshold for the condition. So let's take this for example, the cleaning solvent. Your weapon cannot be below condition level 87% in order to use this. The weapon has to be 87% or above in condition in order to use this. And you're going to see that with all of these repair kits. Okay? These repair kits you can use out in the field. You don't need a vice, but your weapon does need to meet the condition requirements in order to use them. And then later we go down to upgrades and all that stuff. It tells you, you know, what upgrade you can apply to this weapon and what upgrade kit you need. That's if you want to upgrade it yourself and not pay the technician to upgrade. Again, this is cheaper, but it's a lot more of a grind. Upgrade kits are a little more common than these basic toolkits and stuff, but it's still a grind. Okay, that being said, let's go inside and do a little demonstration. Hello, Mr. Xenotech. We are here to do business with you. Now, remember before when I said that, you know, repairing is a lot cheaper than having a technician do it for you? Well, I'm just going to show you how much it's going to cost you to repair these items. Okay, so we just went in, hey, I need some tweaking done to the weapons, blah, blah, blah. So let's see how much it costs to repair this AK. Almost 20,000 rubles. That's a lot of money. We don't have that. We only have 8,000 rubles. Okay. I hope that's enough that we need to repair right now. But so the AK is 20,000. And if we want to repair the Nomad suit, it's 17,000. Wow. So just to repair the AK and the Nomad suit to 100%, it's going to cost around 40,000 rubles. And we are playing in, you know, tourist difficulty. If this was in survivalist difficulty, it would pretty much almost, I don't know if it would be sort of double or something like that. Like, it would be a lot more expensive. So this is the cheapest. So that's how you know that the repair system is it can come in handy. So in order to repair these weapons, since we can't really repair the weapon on the field because it's below a certain condition threshold, we have to use a vice. Now, every technician has their own vice. However, you cannot use the vice freely. The only way to use the vice, as I mentioned before, is to either pay the technician, in this case, pay him 1,000 rubles, or shoot him, and then the vice will be free to use. However, if you kill him, you screw up your relationship with the faction. So we are not going to do that. So as I explained before, in order to use the vice, in order to even repair the weapon at the vice, you need the basic toolkits, again, and then advanced toolkits and expert toolkits, and the repair kit for the weapon or armor in question. Now, going back to the basic toolkits, advanced toolkits and everything, the reason why you need advanced and expert toolkits at some point is because this technician, or all technicians, can provide you upgrades without you having to find the upgrade kit. However, if you want this tier of upgrades and this tier of upgrades, you need to find advanced and expert toolkits. For example, if you hover over this upgrade, which is addition of balancing, which gives 10% accuracy, it says in red, this cannot be installed for two factors. One, the technician needs additional tools, which means he needs the expert toolkit, the advanced toolkit, and the preceding modification was required, so you need to get this first. So it's pretty much left to right. You need to upgrade these first, then you unlock these, then you unlock these, if you meet the conditions. So anyway, we have the basic toolkit. So in order to use it, you know, we can either give the toolkit to the technician, or I think we can just use it on the vice. However, I'm interested in giving it to the technician. Why is that? Because if you go to, is there any work done? He's going to ask you for basic tools. The reason why I'm going to do that is because this way I don't have to carry these basic toolkits around everywhere I go. I'm going to be stopping by here quite often, at least in the beginning of the game. Later on, if we find some more basic tools, we'll give them to the technician in Rostock, because that's where we're probably going to be frequenting a lot more later on in the game. But for here, we're going to be giving this guy the toolkit. Why? Because this way we can use the vise without having to carry the toolkits around, and he gives us money. So we have the basic toolkits, we give him the toolkit, he gives us, we say job is done, he gives us 10,000 rubles, and our rep goes up. So, I think it's a good trade. And then now whenever we use the vise, we already have the basic toolkits, and we freed up some space in our inventory. Cool. Okay, before we use the vise, remember each weapon needs part replacements. So we do have the parts. We have all 5 parts. We have the barrel and all that good stuff. However, these parts are not 100%. As you can see, this one is scratched, this one is damaged, this one's damaged as well, and they're all damaged. They're all scratched or damaged. Now, when you hover over these, you can see that either the ramrod or the file is being highlighted. Now, what the ramrod and, what the ramrod, this is the ramrod, not that. What the ramrod and the file do is they clean or repair the parts so that they get to 100%. So let's clean the barrel first. So we right click on the ramrod and we click on use, and these are the parts that can be repaired with the ramrod. Let's click on the barrel. Right now, we don't have supported material bonus, huh? Okay, so let me explain this. The ramrod gives a 25% base repair, how do you say it? Base repair, base repair, base repair stat. However, that kind of sucks because it only brings it up to 75, and I think the ramrod only has 2 uses, right? If I remember, yep, it only has 2 uses. So, what you can do is if you find, supported materials, it can add bonus repair points to it. So let's say you find a material that gives it a plus 10 bonus. So in total, you'll repair 35%. So let me demonstrate. What do you need as a bonus, as a material bonus? Well, this is what you can get in order to get that bonus. The ramrod supports these usable materials. Now, these you can pretty much buy off of any technician. These I think you mostly find out there in the zone. Same thing with the file. The file uses these materials. It's similar, but So these are the materials that you need. Let's see. I think there was a jerry can out there. Let's see if we can get a jerry can. No, I probably sold them. See, this is another mistake that I tend to make. I tend to just loot everything and sell it. Well, some things you need to keep. I don't normally keep jerry cans around because those things weigh a shit ton. But, yep. There are no more jerry cans around here. Oh well, looks like we're gonna have to spend some money. It's okay, we have 18,000 rubles. The supported materials aren't too expensive anyway. So, we can go to technician, and like these were some of the supporting materials. So this is 1,200 rubles. That's fine. That's cool. We can use it. This is industrial grease, 800 rubles. That's fine. And some spray lubricant. We can also use that. There you go. That's fine. 3,500 rubles. Okay, we can add that to the cost. The reason why I'm buying all these is to show you guys the different bonuses. You don't need all of these. So let's buy these. Alright, we'll add them to the cost. Alright. So far we spent 3,500 rubles on the repair. Okay? Again, what we just bought, we could have just bought 1 or 2 of these and that's it. We could have just maybe spent 800 rubles on this, but I'm doing this to prove a point. Just in case. So we click on use, we go to the barrel, and this gives us a plus 20 bonus repair. So as you can see, this brings us back up to 100%. So we can 100% repair the barrel. So let's do that. So we get that awesome animation, and the barrel is fully functional, as you can see here. And we still have one more use of this thing. So we're gonna use the ramrod. Hold on one second. Let's make sure that. Okay, the ramrod can be used by. Okay, gas tube. All right, let's use the ramrod for the gas tube. So we have 2 gas tubes, right? So one is in shittier condition than the other one. So, but we're gonna use it on the one that's not as shitty. Again, we're going to use the repair bonus to get it up to 100%. And again, after the awesome sound effects and animations, now we have 2 parts. We're going to get rid of this little shitty thing. Okay, we have 2 parts that are fully repaired. Now the ramrod is spent. We have to use the file to repair the rest, and I think the multi-tool needs to repair the trigger, right? Okay, why don't we repair the trigger first? So let's use the multi-tool to repair the trigger. We can use the lubricant. Why not? Let's use the lubricant. Let's repair the trigger. So, as you guys can see, yeah, it's a lot of information, but once you get used to it, it's really easy to repair, and it's not that expensive. You just need a little bit of luck finding the basic toolkits. Once you find the basic toolkits and the repair kits, you know, as one of my teachers used to say in high school, it's all cream cheese. It's fucking horrible. Alright, so we're gonna keep repairing. We need to repair the rotating lock head. We don't need any supported materials because it was already at 75%, so just by using the file we can repair it to 100%. Now correct me if I'm wrong, in previous versions I remember there was a risk in repairing parts that you can not repair them and damage them. I don't know if they've taken that out. I don't know if that's still a thing. Please let me know. It has not happened to me since the RC builds, so I'm not sure if that's still a thing or not. But please, all you Stalker veterans and experts, let me know in the chat. Okay, we have one more part that we need to repair, which is this one here. And this one we need to use supported materials. So why don't we just finish up with the lubricant. And presto. We have all the parts necessary to repair the AK up to 100%. Now, let's take the scope out and let's say, hey bro, I need your vice. Here's 1,000 rubles. He gives you 5 minutes, okay? So, what you do is you go over to the vice, you use it. As you can see, this guy already has the basic tools. It says available by the mechanic. So which means that you can always use this vice and will have the basic tools, as I said before. So this is the repair tab, this is the upgrade tab, and this is the list of craftable items. Now in order to craft items, you need to get a engineering manual and stuff like that. So anyway, we'll go into this in another episode on crafting and stuff like that. It's really cool the way that they implemented all this in the game. But today we're covering repairs. I don't want to go crazy with that. So today we're going to repair the AK. As you can see, these are all the different parts. Alright, these are the existing parts in this AK that give it that 37%. And as you can see at the bottom here, we have our rifle repair kit that has 3 uses. So we can only replace 3 parts. The reason why I repaired all the parts is because I wasn't too sure at which parts are more essential than others. But I can assume that the barrel is more essential than anything else, because without the barrel, the bullet doesn't go out. So what you do is you click you click on the shitty barrel here, and the replacement part will show up. In this case, 100%. And you click on that, and bam, You replace that. Automatically it goes up to 56%. That's already a decent boost, right? So then what you can do is then check, alright, let's see, gas tube I think is pretty important, right? And it's also the shittiest part in here. So what we do is we replace the gas tube and bam, it's at 72% now. Then we go with the next shittiest part. So we only have one more use left. So we go with the next shittiest part. And we get that, and now it's at 82%. Unfortunately, we can't repair this to 100%. It's impossible. With only 3 uses, it's impossible. But the good thing is that we already have these parts, these replacement parts, for future repair. If we find another rifle repair kit, or if we buy one, I don't know. We'll check to see if this guy has a rifle repair kit. Let's see how much that costs. Anyway, now that we have all 3 parts, the uses have expired for this toolkit. We hit repair. Now, if you make a mistake, you can always back out. You can always back out and go back in and, you know, reselect the parts and whatnot. But this is what we're going to be going with. 82% is pretty good. The reason why 82% is really good is because that we can use an on-field repair kit to get it up to 100. We don't have to go and buy a... We don't have to go and buy a rifle kit or something like that. I just want... No, he doesn't sell one anyway. So, in order to get this up to 100%, what we can do is we can buy, as I said before, an on-field kit, which can be one of these things. We already bought one of these, and we already bought the lubricant. So, but we just got to make sure that we buy one that allows for repair for 82% condition. So, we just got to search. All right, this is 87. This is 90. This is 90. This is 85. Ooh, that came close. This is 75. Okay, small bore rifle cleaning kit. This is probably what we need to get in order to bring this baby up to 100. Does he have one? Yes, he does. And it's 2,600 rubles. Not too bad. So we're gonna buy it. Perfect. And we're gonna use it. This has 3 uses, which is pretty good. So we're going to use that, and it's going to bring it up to 90. However, we can use something here that can bring it back up to 100. So what we're going to do is we are going to use, let's say, well, that sucks. We could have brought it up to 100. Oh well, 97. That's good enough. It's very important to have supportive materials. A lot of people make the mistake, and trust me, I used to make this mistake before. I used to just sell and throw out all the what I thought was crap, like this stuff here, like duct tape and the grooming kit, and I'm like, what the hell is this? I mean, this is not gonna help me fight Monolith. Like, what the hell is this? Throw it out, I'll sell it, blah blah blah. Wrong. This is why you see a lot of the hardcore streamers keeping a bunch of crap in their inventory, because this definitely comes in handy at some point. Okay. So we're gonna repair this to 97%. That's good enough. That is good enough. Alright, so now we got pretty much, well, now it's 98%. So we pretty much got a fully functional AK. That's at 97%. Okay? Perfect. So then now, in order to keep this weapon repaired, what we can do is we can buy, for example, this that is 1,300 rubles, and we can use this for every time the weapon gets, you know, the weapon gets a little bit damaged, and it, you know, we try and keep an eye on it so that it doesn't go below 87%. However, I'm not going to do that because we already bought a rifle cleaning kit that we can use for over 75% condition, so that's what we're going to stick with. And now we, now we have a freaking rifle cleaning kit, repair kit on the field, so we don't have to keep using a vise. That's why it's really important that once you repair a weapon over like 80 or 90%, that you keep it like that. You know, these little repair kits are cheap. They're 1,000, 2,000 rubles, and they're cheap. and you know, they get the job done. So after a brief firefight, always check to see the condition of the weapon to see if you need to repair it. Trust me, that is essential. Alright, now real quick, before we end the video, we're going to repair the armor. Now the armor's at 75%. I don't think we're going to be needing the vise to repair the armor. But if you want to repair the armor at the vise, it's the similar story with the weapons. If you want to repair armor at the vise, you need an armor repair kit. In this case, we would need the light armor repair kit, I believe. Yeah. I think we would need the light armor repair kit. Well, just in case, we need to check. No. We need, look at that. Medium armor repair kit. See? Ah. Honest mistake right there. I thought we would need the light armor, but no, we need the medium armor. And what a coincidence. This prick doesn't have it. But what we do have is different repair kits. So if you hover over this thing, it highlights two different things here. It highlights the emergency armor repair set, which we cannot use because it requires 85% or higher condition, which we don't have. We have 75%. And we have the glue, which, wow, requires 70% and over. So we are in luck. We can use the glue to repair our Nomad suit. So let's use it. We click on the Nomad suit and we can use this repair kit or the duct tape. Let's use the duct tape because this we can use further down the road. And we're going to be using it again to bring it back up to 100%. See guys, if I'm going too fast, please let me know and I'll try and explain a little more in the comments. I hope that this is helping you guys out and that my explanations make sense. And another reason why you want to keep the faction patches is because you can get a nice boost. Well, not boost, it's just 1%, but you know. Aside from keeping how many kills you have for each faction, you can just you can use these to repair. We are going to use this boost to get it up to 94%. So I do apologize that we didn't get, I mean we can get this baby up to 100. Because we can just use this now. Spend it. Or can we use that? No, we can't. We can just use this and get it up to 100. You know. It's worth it. Because we could just buy that again. But we just gotta remember that we can't let the armor... Okay, this guy's pulling a Buddha or something. He's sitting. He doesn't want to talk to me, I guess. We can just buy this. This is 1,400 rubles. So there we go. Now we have an armor repair kit that can repair armor from 85% and above. So we got to make sure that from now on in future episodes that this doesn't get below 85% condition. And we have a rifle cleaning kit that you can repair for above 75%, which means that we have to keep our eye out for, you know, for this bad boy here to not get below 75%. And this, unfortunately, we need a shotgun repair kit for this, I think. Because I don't think this will... No, this doesn't do it. We need a shotgun... We need another type of repair kit for this. But we're not going to repair the shotgun yet. Because, you know, shotguns work really well up until a certain, you know, low percentage. At least that's from my experience. Anyway, guys, I think we are ready to continue our journey. But that will be in the next episode. And as you can see, I also bought a gas mask from this dude. It was kind of cheap. It was like 5,000 rubles or something like that, 5,000 or 6,000 rubles. It wasn't too expensive. I got that from that. Anyway, just to recap the importance of repairing. Well, he's not going to show us the price anymore. But just for shits and giggles, this is at 97%, right? We click on the repair. It costs 1,000 rubles to repair 3%. That just puts things into perspective, doesn't it? So, pretty much, at the beginning of the video, we showed that it would cost about 40,000 rubles to repair our AK and our Nomad suit. And we probably spent, and I overspent, okay? As I said, for demonstration purposes, I overspent. But we spent around, what? Between the vise, which was 1,000, those supportive materials were, you know, 3,000 something. And then we spent, what was it? How much was it? We spent 2,500 on the repair kit, so it was about 3,000, 7,000. And then, oops. And then another 1,000. So I would say about an overall, 9,000 rubles we spent repairing, okay? Oh, I mean, if you want to include the multi-tool that I bought previously during my grind, 3,000. Okay. Because the ramrod and the file I found. So in total, we spent around maybe about 11 or 12,000 rubles. Guys, that is a 28,000 ruble difference. And that shit is essential to Stalker survival. Saving money is essential. So there you have it. Now, hopefully, after this video, you guys know how to repair. And hopefully, this has been helpful. And that you guys can use this in your journeys. And again, if you have any questions or comments or feedback, or if I fucked up somewhere, please let me know in the comments below. And I always do my best to respond to all comments. And thanks again for all the support, guys. It's been great. We will continue our journey. And I'm probably going to leave out a lot of the grindy stuff and show you the essential parts. But let me know, guys, in the comments what you think. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. And get out of here, Stalker.